Good morning students, myself Shraddha Agarwal from Holy Hearts Educational Academy. Today I came with class 12th chapter, that is electrochemistry, as well as we are going to deal with the topic that is cell and batteries. So battery is a combination of cell. When the cell are connected in a series, they are going to convert into the battery. You know very well that batteries are of two types. First is known to be primary batteries, second is known to be secondary batteries. So primary batteries are those batteries which are non-rechargeable. That means if once it is used, that means it cannot be reused again and again. But at the same time, secondary batteries are those which can be rechargeable. That means after the usage, you are going to recharge it and then again you are going to see that the cell is going to work. The best example for the secondary battery is your mobile phone. After when you are going to use the mobile phone, the battery is going to be slowly degrade, and later on after recharging it is going to work again. So in today's topic we are going to learn about the batteries. As I have told you, two types, primary battery as well as secondary battery. Primary non-rechargeable, secondary rechargeable. So primary battery, the best example, there are two examples that we are going to deal for the primary battery. The first is known to be Lachlan cell and second is known to be Mercury cell. The first is Lachlan cell. In Lachlan cell, the anode is of the zinc container, the graphite rod which is going to act as a cathode, and this graphite rod is surrounded by the mixture of manganese dioxide as well as carbon. The electrolyte present in a cell is moist paste of ammonium chloride as well as zinc chloride. You know very well, when a cell is constructed, it has got three main parts. The first is anode, second is cathode, and the third is electrolyte. So in this cell, anode, zinc container, cathode, graphite rod surrounded by the manganese dioxide as well as carbon, electrolyte, a paste of ammonium chloride as well as zinc chloride. Then we are going to study the cell reaction. At anode, you know very well that at anode oxidation takes place. Oxidation means loss of electron. Hence, zinc after losing 2 electron gets converted into Zn2+ ion. At cathode, the reduction takes place, that means gain of electron. So you can see that manganese dioxide react with ammonium chloride. It is going to gain electron and gets converted into manganese oxide plus ammonia. You can see the oxidation state of manganese, that is +4, gets converted to +3. That means in this case, in the case of reactant, manganese has +4 oxidation state. That means it can lose 4 electron. But on the product side, you can see that the oxidation state of manganese is +3. That means it is going to lose 3 electron. That means 1 electron is going to be gained. As 1 electron is going to be gained, the process is known to be reduction, and reduction is carried out at cathode. The cell potential of this cell is 1.5 volt, and it is generally used in a transistor as well as clock. This type of battery you have seen in your day-to-day life. Now the second is known to be mercury cell. Mercury cell, it is generally used at your wristwatch or the hearing aids in this type, which is a small round shaped battery. So here the anode will be zinc amalgam, as well as cathode is mercurous oxide plus carbon, which is in the form of paste, as well as electrolyte is potassium hydroxide plus zinc oxide. Now when the cell reaction, again at anode oxidation take place. Zinc amalgam react with hydroxyl ion and gets converted into zinc oxide plus water by losing 2 electrons. You can see that as the electrons are lost, the process is known to be oxidation, and oxidation is carried out at anode. Now cathode, mercurous oxide react with water by gaining 2 electrons. By gaining 2 electrons, that means the process is reduction, and reduction carried out at cathode gets converted into mercury plus hydroxyl ion. When you are going to write down the overall cell reaction, you can see that the hydroxyl ion from the product side as well as the reactant side is going to be cancelled. 2 OH minus ion well as 2 OH minus ion. 2 electron of the reactant side as well as 2 electron of the product side is going to be cancelled out. 1 water molecule from the reactant side as well as 1 water molecule from the product side is going to be cancelled out. Hence the overall cell reaction will be zinc amalgam plus mercuric oxide gave you zinc oxide plus mercury. So you can see that in overall cell reaction, there is no involvement of ions. As there is no involvement of ions, the cell potential is remain constant throughout the life, and the cell potential of mercury cell is 1.35 volt. This reasoning based question is very important. Why? The cell potential of mercury cell remains constant throughout the life? The answer is because in the overall reaction there is no involvement of ions, hence its cell potential remains constant throughout its life. Uses, I have told you earlier only, it is used in the hearing aids as well as wristwatch. Now, the second type of battery is known to be secondary battery. Secondary batteries are those batteries which are rechargeable. That means if once you are going to use it for a certain period of time, it is going to be discharged, and again after recharging it can be used. So the first is known to be lead storage battery. This lead storage battery is generally seen at the automobiles as well as inverters. Here, anode will be the metallic grid, that is of the lead, whereas cathode is the lead oxide, as well as electrolyte is 38% of sulfuric acid, which we can say normally that a dilute sulfuric acid. During the cell reaction, that means the cell reaction that I have written is during the time of discharging, that means when the cell is working. When the cell is working, that means at anode, lead will gain, Pb, lead react with sulfate ions, sulfuric ion, and get converted into lead sulfate by losing 2 electrons. Again oxidation take place at anode. At cathode, PbO2 react with sulfuric acid, that is sulfate ions, and gets by gaining 2 electrons and get converted into lead sulfate plus water molecule. When you are going to write down the overall reaction, you can see that Pb reacts with PbO2 plus 2s2SO4 to get converted into PbSO4 plus 2s2. So here you can see that all the Pb as well as PbO2 get converted into PbSO4. So during the discharging time, when the cell is working, all the lead as well as lead oxide gets converted into PbSO4, that is lead sulfate. Hence the cell will not work. During the discharging, the process is going to be reversed. The process is going to be reversed, and then the PbSO4 reacts with water molecule to form Pb plus PbO2 plus S2S4. The reverse reaction is known to be the cell reaction during the time of recharging. And this type of battery is used in automobile as well as inverters. Now the next type of the cell is nickel cadmium cell. Nickel cadmium cell, which is generally used in a pager or cordless appliance like phones and all these things. So here the anode will be cadmium, cathode will be nickel dioxide, as well as electrolyte will be potassium hydroxide. At anode, cadmium plus hydroxyl ion gets converted into cadmium hydroxide plus 2 electron is released. As well as at cathode, this 2 electron is gained by the nickel dioxide as well as water molecule to get converted into nickel hydroxide. In the overall cell reaction, you can see that this hydroxyl ion as well as this hydroxyl ion is going to be cancelled out. This 2 electron and this 2 electron is cancelled out, and the overall cell reaction will be cadmium plus nickel dioxide plus 2 water molecule get converted into cadmium hydroxide as well as nickel hydroxide. The cell potential of this cell is 1.4 volt, and it is generally used in a cordless appliance like phone, pagers, etc. So student, in this video we have learned about the primary as well as secondary battery. You are going to prepare the notes of this topic, and you are going to learn the cell reaction which is based for the particular type of batteries. Thank you.